Yeah,
But then
but
when
like,
you turn an adult, you're just like, man, I just want can I just sell a box of just the cookie?
yeah, I kind of want that like that slow burn cookie. Fucking,
There are like Oreo thins where they have like
I like those.
the
I like those.
smallest amount of. But I still like the cream though. I like to like separate them. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's classic. I like the cream.
We're live.
I find that the cream is just like it's too sweet.
We are live.
Never.
Bro, I like the cream and everything, bro. If I get a donut, it's a custard donut. Every time. I like that custard, bro.
Creams.
I like that slightly yellowish custard, bro.
like a
Slightly
yellow.
yellow.
Like the slightly.
To be fair, that's what custard is. It is slightly custard. It's slightly, it's slightly yellow.
It's because it's mainly made out of egg yolk.
Nah, cream donuts are fucking disgusting. Fucking no, they're awful. Custard donuts are where it's at.
That's fair. Cream donuts are pretty gross.
Bro, every time I don't know why they even sell them. I'm like, who the fuck buys this?
That was really fast. He said Boston cream.
Dude, he's been,
Oh my God.
probably been waiting. He's like, this fucking start. Where are they?
We're talking about donuts.
No, we were talking about other things.
Yeah, Boston cream is like, Bavarian and Boston cream is fucking so good.
4 minutes
I
remaining.
will say, the Boston cream and Krispy Kreme, and actually at Dunkin' Donuts too, is just not great. Like, especially at like Dunkin' or no, Krispy Kreme, they're like top layer frosting. Dunkin' Donuts has this issue too, actually. It just like it falls off in like one big layer. It's like it's so, and it's also not chocolate flavored. It's just straight sugar, so it's like cavities, delicious. Or I want a Boston cream pie for like every birthday to like die, bro.
I got it.
Yeah, I want to eat cream every single birthday.
I'll get you a Boston Fireman.
The fuck is a Boston
I'm
fire?
gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Fireman.
A fireman from Boston.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Why do okay, I got a picture of the most flamboyant firefighter I've ever seen. Man looks like he's ready to lay some pipe.
Gunthor, do you remember what happened last week?
You're ready to break down some doors.
Okay, here's that. Punch your back door in.
13 Silent Hills is German chocolate cake with sweet tooth craving right now.
Y'all ever get punched in the bunghole by a Boston fireman?
2 minutes. 2 minute warning.
Oh my goodness.
Are we not streaming?
We are streaming, but 2
Oh,
minutes before
great.
it starts.
I'm gonna wish. Ugh.
Beautiful. Palworld was kind of like that too. It was really, really popular and died.
Yeah.
It wasn't long. It's just not very
Probably gonna
long.
be a while until we get another like long-term lasting game. They're just not building them to be like that anymore. It feels like.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's somewhat like how the anime industry has turned out too. It's like these big ass companies just pump out shitty ass stuff.
Well, the biggest thing with the anime
Every now and
is
then you'll get a
there's
gem
also-
that, like-
they have to rely on manga. There's not really any like super
That's true.
long-term manga that's popular right
And also, manga is bigger than anime is. Like anime
now.
is
Anime
more.
is from manga.
It's true, but anime is also more of an advertisement tool for manga than it is, its own little thing. That's why you see a lot of like season 1 of a thing, and it's got a super long manga, but they won't continue it. It was meant for an advertisement. It's more of an advertisement. Hey, read the manga.
One way of putting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my favorite manga, Skippy, only has one season of an anime, and it makes me so sad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want it all. I want it all animated. It's still going since 2009. The manga's still going.
My God. So, of course, then there's those mangas where it's like, for example, Tower of God. When I read that and it went on hold for a minute.
The anime industry is the first hit is free for the manga.
I'm not up to date yet, but it went on hold for a minute when I was in high school, and like, I couldn't remember if it was an anime or a fucking manga. I was like, I can't remember shit.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sure it is, bro. I left off and shit was starting up.
It's time. I'm gonna transition to the live vehicular
30 minutes of D&D.
Alright. We've transitioned over. Gunther. Good start.
Yes.
Our historian.
Describe.
The old scribe. They're the recollect what happened this last round.
Of course, my lord. Me. Still have to be quiet because Guitar has stopped yelling. Thank God. Let us pray.
Lettuce. Thor with guns.
Me.
Ale.
Remember. Told Birdman about the Za. And didn't accept the boof. So we kept fighting him. And then fucking psychologically messed with him to such a degree that he just started searching for a sister? Question mark.
Lettuce.
And we used that time to run away and get the fuck out of there. Decided we all needed nap time. So we made a little corner and took a well-needed nap time. Snoozed. Heard Bunny Man get Birdman get mad all over again. Didn't care. Still Z'd.
Still Z'd.
What's he in?
Made him even worse. Made him fuck with dear friend and fucking kill himself. Man, gone. Burnt to crisp and lay on thing. So we fuck with the other thing over there. Found out it need energy. So me put glove to it, or a gauntlet to it. And it turned into a glove. Me feel a little better about it. But then the purple worm appeared. And Holdmere realized that the titties were a little bit more important than the worm. I respected that decision. So we all ganged up on that motherfucker and stomped him out. And me and Snow Beastly put our quite literal life energy. I put a third of my fucking HP into this sword.
He's like this fucking sword.
Accurate.
Listen, I did it with no hesitation. I knew it needed to be done. So, was it a good choice? Did it actually matter at all? Are we going to use the new map that Marty just made? Find out today on the last quest.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Alright, with that being said, Gunthor is, oh god, 13. Worm and kitties? I've seen
Gunthor
enough
is God.
hentai
No,
to
just
know
kidding.
where that's going. Yeah, we're glad to be here. Yes, that all happened. They essentially got past the jumping bunny rabbit. They put Naga on ye old powerful sigil land, activated, stomped out the purple worm. At this point, they're looking in front of them, all ahead. There is a kind of dirtied pathway. On either side, they see walls. It is dark ahead for some reason. The view is obscured. Do y'all choose to walk down the alleyway?
Can we try to make a perception check?
Of course. Always room for that.
What the fuck? Hold on.
I made quite a check.
Gunthor, as you look into the fog, you see this weird sort of reflection and or recollection of past times.
Okay, hold on. I gotta refresh all the rolls. We're refreshing rolls,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we're refreshed.
You
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh,
You really
can I roll a
want someone to
perception
get
as
a
well?
Tattoo, Sarah?
Of course I do.
Good excuse. Yes.
Yeah.
Snow Beastly, you see yourself
Say,
As
birthday's coming
a-
up.
as a fire giant, forging.
A little bit, but
Pounding
my
away.
birthday is
Kaisel.
kind of soon.
You see yourself in a vastly bustling city, actually. Technology abounds. Everybody is in harmony. You are enjoying your creative time as an automaton.
And then it all came crashing down.
And then humanity.
Oh, the ring.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
Good.
Accurate.
We are the Fire Nation.
We are on attack.
Sarah casts fireball and cooks the birds.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, robots.
I think that was a lightning strike, too.
I think it
That
was
was
both.
past her.
It was both. Fireball really did most of the damage to
true.
the boss, but the lightning bolt
Your
took
pet
out all
included.
the citizens. Yeah, R.I.P. Didn't really give a shit anyways.
What are y'all choosing to do here?
He's like letting them get fucked up.
Fuck that guy.
Good memories.
Oh, gracious.
Y'all gonna start walking down the foggy alleyway.
Well, somebody's got to have the cojones.
Good thing you don't.
Onwards.
Damn!
Wow.
And look, that's not what I'm seeing right now.
He's got plenty
yeah.
of
Oh,
Robocops.
like, does Kaisel even have?
Oh, you
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
bro. I got
Fireman
them.
Kaisel. Wait, do you just have a bunch of Robococks and no nuts?
Hey, look,
That's the
they're
real
a package
question.
deal. I got plenty of testes.
We'll test out that theory.
They're all different
Are
sizes.
they
too.
interchangeable? Like if you're
Yeah.
feeling it, can you like make them?
Yeah, if I can
smaller
mismatch them. You know how you mismatch socks? I can mismatch testes. Like have one
Um,
massive one and like one really small one.
Mix and match.
Sometimes I'd like to get a little lopsided with it, you know?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Fire, yeah.
Sarah's just like, I have regret.
Hey, you started this.
Regret my life decisions.
A little bit of life decision regret. Anyway,
You know what? I'm gonna go see if I can make some nachos.
all of you start.
What?
Huh?
We just started D&D, you whore.
Motherfucker,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
taking
gonna-
you with me. I got wireless
Oh.
shit. Fuck you guys.
Well, I mean,
Hey.
still, if Martin's like, Paul, roll this, you'll be like, oh, wait, oh, they gotta, hold on.
There's a little bit of a theater of the mind that's gonna happen here.
Bring a D20 with me.
Martin, know that Paul is away from his keyboard.
I love to.
It'd be
I love
funny
to
if
know
I just
that.
never left and I'm just sitting at my fucking keyboard, waiting patiently.
Bring his keyboard along.
Yes.
He's gonna bring a D20 with him.
As all of you begin to
Good.
walk down the purpled, foggied, misty sort of hallway / alleyway, the scene starts to get just a little bit scrambled. All of you still see each other, and the alleyway sort of starts turning into a long, dark hallway. Funnily enough, before all of you realize it, you are approaching the end of the hallway, and you see lights. In fact, there's a giant room in front of you.
I'm not there.
Of course you're not.
We're getting there. See, now we're going.
I'm
Now
like,
we're
Hey, guys, I can almost guarantee there's gonna be some traps here.
no.
All of you find yourselves
I'm in the mood for a
finally
fight.
at the end of
I
a
don't-
long walk, looking at what appears to be a cathedral-like room. In
This whole
fact,
room looks like anal beads.
everything is in pristine shape.
What?
You know, minus the automaton that's
Golly.
sitting in that chair over there.
Where?
It's not an automaton.
There's an automaton
Well,
sitting in that
shit.
chair right
If
there.
you go to where Michael
Holy
is,
Shit. Oh my
you go-
god. Oh. Look at this little guy.
oh my
you guys
god,
talking
is he
about?
back from the dead?
He,
Go
he
stand where
never
Michael's
died.
standing. That's true.
Jordan?
Go stand where Michael is. It's like a little.
Jordan? Prince Jordan?
Finsjörden.
Jordan.
Finsjörden.
See, I
Ah,
actually
it's just not working right.
discovered shit. Oh my
at
goodness. Oh,
Beast of
when
an
I
organ on
move,
the
the
right.
whole thing opens up. Okay.
I am
Holy shit,
prepared
this is
for some
massive.
fucking for a fight right now.
Hey guys, what are we doing?
Everything, as you start
I
walking
just love
around,
it.
appears to be in pristine condition. Nothing is aged. Nothing is decrepit like you have seen for the past, time you've been in Valinheim. A large...
I'm
Or
worried
one-
about. Martin, can I do a perception roll on these statues?
Of course.
I am also doing this.
Fuck, I didn't see shit. Someone look at these statues for me.
You
I'm
look at the
blind as fuck.
statues. You say something about them being pretty. Gunthor.
Me being a
They're
lot of
pretty.
shit today.
Dude, yeah, you're in a cathedral, man. You're feeling some sort of way.
Ah, me happy. Me looking for scraps in
Hey,
between.
Whoa, 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 Sarah, whoa!
Careful,
Careful with the ritual
careful.
symbols.
Alright.
On through it.
I'm gonna roll a perception on this big ass fucking statue in the middle.
Actually, and everybody, go ahead and roll initiative. I'll put you all on the things. And
Nat
we'll
20, baby.
start The thing encounter.
That's not for my
Is it?
initiative, unfortunately. It was for my perception. But
Okay,
still,
everybody,
very
go
good.
ahead and roll initiative, and that's how we'll do our free actions.
Do I still
Wait,
get that
am I
nat
still
20?
clumsy?
Of course, you're carrying the sword.
Oh, that's right. Nice.
Oh my god.
I guess
Two.
you're getting a
No,
20.
I rolled 2. I rolled 2 of them.
Yeah.
Let's
you're
fucking
gonna
go.
need to give Paul 2 nat 20s.
Go back, baby.
I'm already on it.
That's insane.
All right, so I want to perceive this big ass statue. I got a nat 20 for that one, 2. Fuck yeah.
He's
Gunthor,
happy.
go ahead and roll, brother.
I thought I was rolling that. I do apologize.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
sorry.
fine, man.
Oh, you did too.
I rolled
Alright,
the
that-
same number.
That's hilarious. Both of you did.
Yeah.
Funny, I still fall below Michael andAlex in
You
terms
do,
of
actually.
score.
So, Snow Beastly,
Okay,
you're looking at this
I'm always
statue.
last.
Doesn't the nat 20 win anyways though?
Not in this case. That
Okay.
will affect how, what happens with your perception roll, but I'm still
No,
going to take
no.
order.
I rolled a nat 20 for initiative.
I know. It's
No.
it's not combat initiative. You're fine.
Okay. No, I'm just.
This is free action initiative.
This is
I'm
free
making
action initiative. Yes, Paul, or Snow Beastly, you say something about it being pretty. Ooh, pretty. As
Oh,
you
the
look
statue?
at
Yeah,
the
the
statue.
statue. This statue.
The statue.
Oh,
What do you want to
What
do
the
for say
Fuck
2
is
actions?
this? Gross.
Clumsy one makes you lose an action, correct?
I'm not gonna apply that
Does it?
for him.
Okay, I
It
was
would just-
curious if that's what it does.
No, it just a status penalty equal to the condition for dexterity-based checks and difficulty saves. So like his armor class, reflex save, skill checks using acrobatics, stealth, or thievery.
There's something that does remove your actions. I know haste gives you more,
I
but
think it's
I don't
slow.
remember.
I have
Explode?
that.
It might be.
No, I have a skill that does that. It's Stunning Fist. Let me read it.
I thought it
Snow,
was.
What do you want to do
feel
with
like
your
it's
other
not
2
slow.
actions?
That's right. Let him do his thing. It's
Snow?
stunned.
That's the one.
Good sir, Snow.
Yes.
You have 2 actions, brother. You're up first on the list.
I am going to walk over here and look in this chest.
Dude, yes.
Oh shit.
You left your sword.
As you try to open the chest, it feels completely like frozen. It doesn't even so much as wiggle or budge.
Oh, this room is frozen in time, guys.
There
It's
you go.
frozen. This
Oh
room
man,
is
what
frozen.
the fuck?
The entire room?
The entire room is frozen. That's why nothing is aged. That's why we can't open nothing. We will have to interrupt the spell, and then it'll probably trigger a boss fight.
Hey, what if we put all the fires out?
You're close, I think. It's a good question. You have 1 more action, Snow.
Probably has something to do with the piano.
Can I do a perception?
why do you think
check
I'm
of
over
this?
here?
Perception checks aren't actions, right?
For these free actions, I'm sort of counting them as them. I'll include whatever happens afterwards,
Because I kind of want to look at what this
Sigil thing?
magic circle is, and then depending on what I get from the roll, do something to it. I'm not gonna see.
Hey, is saltines and peanut butter a good combination?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have that.
Sarah, 1 nat 1 for Snow Beastly. Please.
Yes, yeah, I'm getting there.
Snow Beastly. Oh yes, you feel it. You feel it
Fuck.
deep in your jimmies. Deep in the wigglies. In fact,
Oh, not deep in your wiggler,
you
bro.
drop
Connect
the
to
sword.
things I got no business connecting to.
Go ahead and do a will save for me,
Ah,
brother.
fuck.
Oh.
Brighter times is calling Snow Beastly.
Oh.
He
Well, there
sees in
goes your
front
tank,
of him.
guys.
He sees in front of him a beautiful fiery forge.
Hey, Alex is kind of tanky.
He walks directly up into the circle, right? As he does so, he finds himself transported mentally back to some of his happiest memories. He starts remembering the times when the giants roamed this world, and in fact were partnered and working with all the other races at the time. In fact, he was probably akin to a blacksmith, forging incredibly big creations, weapons, shields, artifacts. And in fact, he finds himself now talking to some of his colleagues about forging yet another artifact or relic. He inquires to the other guy essentially about who's next on the chopping block, or the blacksmith forge as they'd call it, and his other fire giant partner, Snow Goosely.
Oh.
Talks something about
Wonder who this could be.
talks essentially about
Something that looks phallic-like as the next artifact.
All of y'all are out to see me taking it, bro.
The creation of the
Sarah's
supreme.
the only one I can trust. Sarah and Ryan.
The creation of the
I
supreme
can't trust
wiggler,
God.
bro.
so
I even feel like God has it out for me at this point.
I'm also like tired, so I'm not entirely listening. So
The legendary 3-inch floppy.
So, Snow
Legendary
Goosely
indeed.
talks about a fledgling dragon that essentially is going to be sacrificing themselves and to be putting their soul in this next dagger that they're going to forge. And Snow Goosely goes on to say, "It will all be worth it, brother. The war, we shall win!" And with that, Snow Beastly, you find yourself slightly frozen in time thinking about that memory. Soldier,
Alright, cool. I'm fucked, guys.
what are you doing, Mr. Deeren?
Well,
What are you doing?
I love that his action ended with being fucked.
Wonderful.
Well, I've trapped myself.
That's
Enjoy
how
your
every
time,
day should
everybody.
end.
I
hmm,
wish.
Every
Shit.
day should end with being
can I roll
fucked.
something to see if I have any idea what is causing this spell or what it is?
Of course you do.
What do you want?
Of course you
detect
can.
magic?
Technically, I guess you can
What
do
you
like
want me-
detect magic.
perception or
Do
Wait,
it.
hold up. Does Detect magic just tell you if there's magic there, or does it tell you like what the magic?
it tells me
Tells me your boyfriend's a bitch. He ain't shit. He
it
can
will
suck.
pinpoint
I'm
the
not
source
dead.
of the highest level magic. It can narrow it to a 5-foot cube
I
Interesting.
think you might want to.
within a 30-foot radius.
That sounds like a
And then
probably
I'll
a
place
good
it on this
idea.
thing.
Dude,
sounds like
you
it's
have so
this.
much that you can do here.
I would say dead
Alex.
I have
center
an
on the room would
idea
probably
of
be a good idea.
something that I want to do
Yeah.
that we haven't done in a while.
Mhm.
I will probably alright.
Dick jokes?
Oh yes.
He's opening a book.
Nope, we never do that.
We never
I
do
do.
jokes.
I'm gonna
Never
give
have.
you an option. As a
Okay.
soldier, as you sit down and start to find yourself in a wee bit of a trance, you've got an option here. You see yourself looking at the draconic scrolls that are in your backpack. You look at both time flow mechanics as well as temporal anchors, even paradoxical management. I'm going to give you an option on which scroll you want to go ahead and potentially learn something from.
Oh. What were the options again?
You've got time flow mechanics, temporal anchors, or paradoxical management.
Paradoxical management sounds like a shitty workplace. It's true, right?
What?
I wanna go with.
Does he have a naughty scroll with illustrated diagrams? He does, actually.
I wanna go with
The old Lily's tits.
Hentai.
temporal anchors.
Nicely
Thanks.
said.
Yeah.
So essentially, you find yourself looking at the scroll, and the temporal anchors, elements of it start to almost come off the page. In fact, go ahead and do a, I'm gonna do a cultism roll. So yeah, the letters is kind of come off the scroll for you, like out of the backpack a little bit, and you're looking at them in your dreamlike state. You do actually begin to recognize that this room is essentially in some sort of a temporal freeze. Everything appears to be frozen at a really nice time zone, right? Like as you're out and about looking around the area, you see yourself back at school. Blonde hair flowing.
Tits on the mind.
Tits on the mind. Ye and Lily. In fact, as you look around the room, someone is actually sitting right next to you.
I bet she got big honkers too. She got them fucking calcium cannons.
They only admitted big honker students into our school.
Yep.
Where?
What was that one? Hold on.
Let's see. It's around here somewhere. I think I should put her in this quest. No. Dude, I have so many character tokens at this point. I need to consolidate. So many. Well, okay. Not here. Not there.
Yeah, the director of your school was Harvey Weinstein.
Yo, what? More questionable. Dude, I don't even know. Like, maybe Lily's so old that it was before the crash.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
He called your lady old, bro.
Dude, we're dwarves. We're old. Fuck
That's
you.
just part of it.
You're
You
old.
too. I'm old.
You've been in
I'm-
a fucking mine for thousands of years.
Oh,
he
yeah, I'm
doesn't
old
even
as
actually
fuck.
remember
Bitch.
how
My
old
bad.
he is.
What am I like?
Dusty
I think it was
fucking vacuum
You're about-
cleaner that we're getting out of the attic.
3,000 to 4,000 years old at this point.
yeah, something like that. A little over. A little over.
Yeah, you're just a dusty kitchen appliance.
And
Yo.
My age is 2,476.
There you go.
Yeah, you're old as fuck.
That's a very specific age. Where did we get
I
that
am-
from?
Trust.
About 120.
It'd be good if you
I
could
don't know my
remember,
age.
you know?
I don't know. I'm,
Over on a different bench, you see her.
Oh my god.
I feel like
She looks
once you get that
up at
old, your
you.
age kind of becomes an approximation.
Sjodjer! Sjodjer!
Oh,
You must protect your dragon! The worm has plans.
fuck the one.
The worm that corrupts you still has plans. She starts crying. You'll lose it all, Hjodjer. If you banish the worm, your druidic powers will be gone.
I mean, you just be like not a
Yeah,
druid
but
at
then
that
I'll
point.
save my pet, right? You know?
It's true.
That's
No, it's
fine.
more like, what do you give a shit about more?
No, I'll save my. I'll save my. I'll get rid of my powers to save my drew a power to save my pet? Fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck that worm.
Lily begins to draw some runes and some sigils in the air. Eventually, it all sort of forms into some weird-looking obelisk in the air, right? Don't you remember the obelisk that you showed me?
Oh.
Behind
yeah.
the gymnasium?
You show her the orbs, bro.
The herbs.
Where we
The orbs,
practiced,
bro.
The herbs.
practiced spelling.
Oh, spelling.
Yeah, with a jungle like that, I guess you could call it the herbs.
Jeez.
Hey, listen. I just need two of you guys to hop in the center of these other circles, and we can just.
That does not sound like a good idea.
I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, I
Don't you
don't know.
remember? I taught you how to cast it, and it would keep you rendered nice and steady for so long.
Oh.
You'd be much less volatile than you normally would.
I feel like at this point, Martin could give us a golden goose and a satanic circle, and at least one of us would end up in a satanic circle. Probably,
for sure.
probably on purpose as well. Like,
And probably you.
nah, look at Michael. I'm not in the circle. Michael's at
Listen,
dead
I'm holding
center
out
on that
one, okay?
fucking circle.
Okay, anyway, essentially you see this temporal anchor spell, right? And we'll use it to keep things in place, Yodhir. However, if we break it, she like slaps the runes in the air. They all scatter. If the obelisk is gone, things would begin to flow again.
Wait, why do we give a fuck about this world? Isn't this not our world?
Yeah.
We
true.
need
Well,
to.
is
We
it-
have to
is it
fucking
not our world?
unfreeze this room to get past it, you whore. That's why we care.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's the primary reason.
Also, is this not our world? Do we know that?
Alright,
I thought we knew that.
Parallel version of y'all's world.
Yeah,
Did
we
we
have
That's what I'm
a
saying, we have no
parallel
idea.
version.
We have
Yes,
no idea.
No, we confirmed this a long time ago. I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's technically a parallel. It's like Back to the Future 2.
I'm just saying, we have no idea how what we do here impacts what happens in the other parallel.
So
yeah,
anyway,
well, he's
essentially,
dead
you would, you're going to learn Anchor Spike Transmutation,
Oh.
which essentially, you will be able to break temporal anchors. But, you know, you're gonna have to find out where those are. Womp, womp, womp. I'm gonna add this to your spells as a custom somehow.
I wonder if I found one. Or I wonder if I'll
I have
find
an
one.
idea.
No. It's about the big, giant fucking statue in the middle.
Yeah, this makes me think of a Pokemon gym. The electric one.
Huh.
I feel like I'm gonna hit one obelisk, and when I don't hit the other one, it's all gonna fucking reset.
With that being said, you would have like one more free action if you wanted to try to start finding that thing.
I'll-
Hold your spirit sort of goes back to your body. As it does, you come back feeling a little bit more powerful. You cast Detect Magic, and you feel intense magical presence from inside of your sphere. Ah, yes,
Really?
it's coming from a
Okay.
couple different places. You feel a strong pinpoint inside of the rose. A strong point inside of the statue. And finally, a strong point from inside an interesting character sitting upon a giant purple chair. As he feels you probe him, a giant sort of eye looks over at you, and you hear him talk. Why, hello there.
Hello, friend.
He jumps off the chair and begins to walk over.
Oh, you can move.
You know, you
frozen
probed him,
this
dude. He
whole
wants
time.
some more.
I thought he was frozen this whole time.
What brings you here, friend?
I gotta deliver something to somebody.
He's hitting on you.
Delivery?
Yep,
Delivery?
I gotta
Yeah,
do it
pizza
by
with
hand.
extra sausage.
Delivery?
Me from me to them.
I've been here for many years. We've not seen anything happen. Delivery?
There's the first
Maybe
time
you're
for
just-
everything, Buckaroo.
All right.
In
Maybe
fact,
he's just dumb.
how did you get in here?
I just walked through the front door. It was open.
Front door? As he looks back over to that area.
There's no.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that you see is one congruent wall behind you now.
Well, that's a new
There's
problem.
been no door here for, well, I think it's been 200 years now?
That's the
Oh.
point.
Well, if you didn't care before, Kaisel, now you do.
Okay, hold on.
200 years older, you fucking.
If you think of a door as just a hole in the wall, I can make a hole in the wall.
No, a hole would be like a hallway. It has to be able to open and shut.
Well, you
Can I
just
ask
put a
them
boulder in front of
where-
it.
Where we are?
You may. Go ahead and do a diplomacy for that one.
Where are we? Then, if there has been no door and we just came through a door. Oh, boys, I ain't finding out shit.
Hildred
Oh,
asks,
yeah.
a wee bit rude, where the bloody fuck are we then? And he responds, You're in, well, the time worm stasis. You can only, I don't. And he kind of like trails off as he seemingly starts walking back to the chair. And he yawns along the way.
I'm sorry.
It's been a long day. With that being said, Hildred, I'm gonna let Kaisel and see if we can get Malona and Gunther in here in the next 5 or 10.
It's okay if you don't.
It's fair.
At least for me. I don't know about Brian.
I'm sorry that she's.
I've moved you down to last in initiative, Sarah.
Okay.
Kaisel, what are you trying to do, Sir Kaisel?
I'd like to continue that perception check on this big old statue here.
I'm scrolling up. Do you want to use the same one? Yeah, that nat 20. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I would love to use that nat 20.
Oh, Kaisel. Oh, Kaisel.
Yes, sir.
It's incredible. As you start walking up towards the middle of the area, you recognize it innately. The rose. You start scrambling on, and quickly some of your memory comes back. In fact, you've studied this rose. You've studied this rose innately. You know every trait and quality about it.
I
and
remember it's a potent aphrodisiac.
Yeah. Especially for you.
I know, right?
In this case, you recognize it to be one of the time flowers that you studied in an era long before
Oh, fuck
this
yeah.
one. Essentially, they would sprout up whenever certain deities or certain types of monsters would get close to the realm. They essentially affect and disrupt temporal elements of everything.
I'm gonna assume that's the time worm's fault, or the purple worm's fault.
Be a good assumption.
So what do they cause? What's their downside?
Essentially, long story short, in full bloom, one of these flowers can stop the flow of time.
How do I get rid of it? Do I mean, not how, but like, do I have any information on how to?
You do remember that
Effective
the actual
herbicide.
destruction of the flower is releases a ridiculous amount of energy and power and sort of you know, no goodness. In fact, the plant itself is really just the what's the word? It's the byproduct of those magical pillars that Hjoldir had just talked about.
Do I know at all if these particular plants? I'm assuming it's a flowering plant. I can like harvest it, perhaps.
Oh yes, it is possible. 13 silent poets recommends to piss on it, so there's always that option
What is who?
too.
The hallway is the limit of
Gotta
you
piss on it?
Oh, gotcha.
I wonder how many pots you can piss on them with.
Bro, I'm not. It's about to be one of those fucking power-up scenes.
Man, I
But
don't
it's
have
just like
water underneath
fucking-
my feet. Ah, yes.
Fuck. So, they recommend to harvest it. You piss on it.
That's what 13 Silence Poets said.
How trustworthy it is.
Dude, you piss on it.
Do it.
Dude, you
Do it
fucking
in your
nutted in a
pool.
cage in
Right.
front of a bunch of strangers. What's wrong with pissing on a flower?
Well, cause now I have something.
Yeah.
Now I have something that I want.
It's such a
I don't
degree
wanna
that we
break
had to
it.
cover your cage.
Look, you
Yeah,
don't
so-
understand the.
That's how much.
Yeah, exactly. You don't understand the pure force behind my girthy fucking RoboCop.
That's a word for it.
Just roll whatever.
Yeah, what if I roll for that? Wait, a performance? Like a
Nature?
performance? I still hold up. What about
Listen,
a
Careful with the performance. You might get stage anxiety, if you know what I mean.
Definitely.
Acrobatics?
He was doing
performance
it in
roll.
front of a whole city, bro. I don't think that's an issue.
I mean, do I roll a strength roll and squeeze it out? Like, what the fuck?
You've got options, man.
Dude, you're a
I
robot.
think you
Just
should
force
just
you
do a
some
nat
oil out.
20 with this.
Actually, this is as good a spot as any. As Kaisel ponders and thinks about what to do with the plant, will the rest of the party figure out these hidden secrets of times lost and perfect pasts? Will the
Probably
time?
This is in the middle of zipping down my RoboFly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I'm trying
RoboFly is
here.
coming down. Snow Beastly, will he ever find himself out of his old ways? Malona, will she figure out how to play organ at any given point?
Wait,
Will I ever get a turn?
Will Gunthor
No.
ever get a turn?
Can Thor ever roll high? Find out next time.
God damn.
Dude, I literally
He-
rolled
Well,
high.
I ever
The-
roll high.
The
Jesus.
gun
Michael,
punch.
you rolled. You
Also-
literally went first in initiative.
You did actually, you fuck.
What are you talking
Okay,
rolled a
well,
nat
okay,
20
but
and you
only my
still beat
initiative
me.
roll.
about?
Listen,
Okay,
what's your modifier?
plus
Shut the
21.
fuck up.
If you
Okay.
nut on the time
Mine's
rose, does
plus
it
7.
freeze your sp-
That's crazy.
I could roll a 14, and if you rolled a 1, you'd still be higher than me. Shut the fuck up.
Find out next time
You could roll a 20.
on the last quest. Everybody say some good nights.
Good night.
Really well.
Thank
Good
you
night.
all for joining 13 Silent Poets. You are the man.
Don't
with
let
the
the anal
plan.
gremlins bite.
We will see you
What?
hopefully next week
Huh?
with a little bit more action. Apologies for the late stream. I was building a map. You know how it goes.